Hey, Brew Crew, Brewer here. Welcome back to another video. So it looks like we got that rejection at the 20 MA on the daily in SPX. After seeing that, I think, the easy thing for many of us to do is just say, okay, so we're turning around and headed lower, so let's pile on shorts. And to me, I think that's just too binary of an approach to the markets. Markets don't just go either up or down, they can go sideways too. And depending on your time frame, most of us here, I assume, are swing traders whose time frame is anywhere from a day to a few weeks. It can really mess us up if we think that the market can only go up or go down and not sideways, especially in the options world when you try to take on directional trades. The way I see it, as I mentioned in previous videos, is unless we break the 50 MA and take out prior lows, we cannot rule out the possibility of spending more time middling here and going sideways. So along that note, I wanted to discuss today the entry I shared on SPY. It was the 132, 343, 346, 351 unbalanced fly expiring tomorrow, and this was put on at around 9 a.m. Pacific. And the reason I got this fly was that after seeing how today's action in the ES literally took out yesterday's RTH high by one tick and then we had a liquidation break, I thought to myself, okay, there are longs trapped up here with poor location, right? Taking out prior day's high by only a tick and then failing back is not a bullish sign. And you see in this case, the move away confirmed the poor location of those longs because they're just getting out as soon as they can. So the way I made sense of this MGI, or market generated information, is that if the bulls just aren't ready to take this higher anytime soon, then we're probably going to spend more time meandering here before moving any higher above today's high, if we even do that at all. So knowing that, I felt that it was safe to put on a structure like the 132 call butterfly on the upside, because if I know ES or SPY is going to hang out sideways for some more time, then I have time on my side, right? Working in my favor to drain those 3 short calls. And what's there to lose? Nothing, because the trade costs 0 debit. So let's say I'm wrong about SPY dribbling higher and it never moves up and goes, sideways or tanks. Then oh well, I lose 0. But if SPY rallies out of nowhere, then also I'm going to be fine, because by then all this time that the market spends going sideways before finally going up would have drained the short calls. And because I've got a long call 3 points in front of those short calls, the spread will have the opportunity to expand. You can kind of imagine that what I'm doing is essentially setting up traps in very targeted locations for cheap, in this case for 0, using MGI and technical analysis in my favor to support the thesis that these traps will be safe for the duration of the trade, while at the same time opening myself up to the opportunity of catching a big mouse if it just so happens to run into the trap. But yeah, coming back to SPY after entry, it tanked a bit more, so it's very likely that we won't get near 343 tomorrow, and that's fine. No harm, no foul. In hindsight, I probably could have brought the short calls closer and collected a credit on this trade, but whatever, this is fine still. All right, so that's what I like to do. I've said this before, but what I like to do is I like using technical analysis in conjunction with clues that the market gives me intraday to find my edge in the markets and be able to enter something for really cheap while giving myself the opportunity of flipping it back out for a higher value. That's the edge that I work off of for my very short-term time frame style of trading. Again, this is just how I trade. I'm not saying everyone should do this, okay? Anyway, that's pretty much it for today. As always, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below, and feel free to join us by checking out the links to our Twitter, Discord, and Twitch down in the description below. It's all free. We share our thoughts and trades and setups, entries, exits, all that good stuff, all that good commentary, and all those good vibes. But for now, stay safe, Brew Crew, and I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.